friends, good morning. Today we speak about farmers markets and herd markets in order that you have more vocabulary to use to express all the issue about slow food and Presidia. So you need to improve your speech and your way to communicate this issue, and in order to do this you will be able by reading this text to speak about Presidia and slow food and farmers markets. So today we are going deepen to understand who is a farmer market and what we mean for farmers markets, and you will hear about this track, about this interview, and try to understand very carefully what you are going to listen, and then I will tell you about what to do.
Track 49, page 210.
Miss Fraser, can you tell us what farmers' markets are?
Farmers' markets are shared spaces where farmers sell their products directly to consumers. These markets are rising in popularity due to the growing consumer interest for fresh products directly from the farm.
How are they different from the earth markets?
Earth markets are based on the principles of the Slow Food philosophy and are coordinated by the Slow Food Foundation for Biodiversity. They represent an evolution of farmers' markets. Earth markets are community-run farmers' markets, where local producers offer healthy quality food directly to consumers at fair prices. Besides, earth markets preserve the food culture of the local community. They guarantee environmentally sustainable methods and defend biodiversity.
What do you mean by community-run?
All the members of the community, that is, producers, local authorities, citizens, Slow Food Convivia, manage to ensure that the environmental impact is minimised. They pay great attention to waste reduction, biodegradable packaging, non-toxic cleaners, recycled raw materials, fair treatment of their employees and energy-saving measures.
So what kind of products can consumers buy at such markets?
Earth markets usually include a wide range of fresh produce, preserves, meat and dairy products, eggs, honey, sweets, bread, oil and beverages. All produce must meet the quality criteria of the Slow Food principles: good, clean, fair.
Can you tell us a bit more about good, clean, fair products?
Yes, of course. Good means fresh, seasonal, tasty, healthy. Clean means cultivated by environmentally sustainable production processes, which means local production and no GM crops. Fair means accessible prices for consumers and fair conditions for workers and producers. Oh, one more thing. Slow Food's network of earth markets celebrate eating locally every week, but on Terra Madre days, they make extra efforts, celebrating local food on a global scale.
Thank you. You've been extremely helpful.
Okay, so you heard about this interview, and what is necessary to understand is that interview is fundamental to understand what is a farmer market and who are or what farmers markets are. So farmers markets, according to you, who are them? Are shared spaces where farmers sell their products directly to consumers. Directly to consumers. These markets are rising in popularity due to the growing consumers' interest for fresh products directly from the farm. I would like to say, or would like to listen from your side, a summarize of this phrase. And you could say, for example, farmers markets are shared spaces for farmers where they sell their products directly to consumers, and this is because of the interest for fresh products products directly from the farm. So that's the most relevant reason for what farmers markets exist. And how are they different from herd markets? So what is the difference between farmers markets and herd markets? Herd markets are based on the principles of the slow food philosophy and are coordinated by the Slow Food Foundation for Biodiversity. They represent an evolution of farmers markets. So the most relevant information you should say or you should remember is that the the difference between farmers markets and earth markets is that the earth markets represent an evolution of farmers markets are community run farmers where local producers offer healthy quality and fair prices. Besides, earth markets preserves besides significa dall'altra parte earth markets preserve the food culture of the local community, they guarantee environmentally sustainable methods and defend biodiversity. So difference is that's one we said 1 second ago, and you can add this information that earth markets preserve the food culture. So the most relevant aim or the achievement I'm using the vocabulary of the last lesson. So the achievement of earth markets is to preserve food culture and guarantee environmentally sustainable methods and defend for sure biodiversity. And so what do you mean by community run? And if you want to add this information, you can continue the show saying that earth markets are community run. Community run are all the members of the community, so the producers, the local authorities, the citizens, the slow food convivia manage to ensure that the environmental impact is minimized. So these elements are all the members of the community who manage to ensure that the environmental impact is minimized. The other achievement is that they pay great attention to waste reduction, to the use of biodegradable packaging, no toxic cleaners, and recycled raw materials. So, fair treatment of their employees and energy saving measures. So, another achievement is the great attention to waste reduction, to the use of biodegradable packaging, of the use of no toxic cleaners, the use of recycled raw material, and all the measures using to save the environmental. And so what kind of products can consumers buy at such markets? And you can continue the speech saying that in this kind of markets you can buy a wide range of fresh products like meat and dairy products, eggs, honey, sweets, bread, oil, and beverages. All produce must meet the quality criteria of the slow food principles. So all these products, all the products you find in the hurt markets and a wide range of fresh products uh, follow the quality criteria of the slow food principles that are good, clean, and fair. Good means fresh, seasonal. Clean means cultivated by environmentally sustainable production processes. So, clean means cultivated in a sustainable production process. So, this means no use of GMOs. Fair means accessible prices for consumers and fair conditions for workers and producers. Questo significa che fair means pulito nel senso di corretto, quindi prezzi accessibili per i consumatori e condizioni corrette per i lavoratori e i produttori. Quindi fair means accessible prices for consumers and fair conditions for workers and producers. One more thing, or the last thing you can say, is that Slow Food Network of Earth Markets celebrate eating locally every week. But on Terra Madre Days they make extra efforts, degli sforzi ulteriori, celebrating local food on a global scale. Ecco qua che potete aggiungere anche qua il discorso dei presidi. And you can also say that in order to celebrate and promote all these products, it's important to celebrate eating locally through efforts and celebrating local foods also by using the Presidia. I go ahead in the next page and you should do this exercise. Listen to the interview to Mrs. Fraser and write similar dialogue between a slow food member and a follower using this guideline. So, quindi continuate a leggere, trovate le traduzioni praticamente nel testo e cercate quindi di tradurre quanto più bene possibile. Ok? Poi, visto che i minuti stanno finendo, vi leggo questo testo che parla di Terra Madre e adesso vediamo che cos'è Terra Madre, che in realtà è il canale più social del Slow Food, del gruppo Slow Food. Andiamo a leggere. Terra Madre is a chain of local social food groups. It originated from the Slow Food Organization to bring together small farm growers, stock raisers, fishermen, and food craftsmen who safeguard the planet and local communities by approaching food production in a safe, environmentally respectful way. Terra Madre Channel connects common people, including young people, to academic and culinary professionals, to reinforce the food production structure. Terra Madre Channel has hosted a conference in the city of Turin every 2 years since 2004 to set forth groundbreaking ideas in the food-related areas which today are harshly affected by economical and global issues. Terra Madre groups work on national and regional level and cooperate with the 1,300 Slow Food Convivium worldwide. All Slow Food members belong to Convivium, whose commitment is to give information about the aim and objectives of the slow food philosophy and arrange new activities and events. Slow Food celebrates locally grown, good, clean and fair food around the world on the 10th of December, Terra Madre